Earth Angels, welcome to another week of Oracle card readings with Samantha DeBrule. I'm so happy to be here this week to give you this reading. As you can tell, I'm in a new space. I'm in a new space all the time because I am traveling. And this week we have some extra critters besides Wilbur. We have a cat that you might see. We have another dog I'm babysitting for, which is really beautiful because, isn't that right? It's beautiful because animals teach us a lot, and this cat has become my new teacher. I always say that some of the things that challenge us are our greatest spiritual teachers, and they're not necessarily people. They can be kitties. And so this week I have definitely taken more time, not only with these guys, but I've also been volunteering at a pet farm. Well, an animal farm sanctuary for rescued farm animals. And I realized that I feel so fulfilled by giving back and volunteering because whenever I'm feeling like there's something missing, I ask, how can I serve? And as you can see right now, Miss Kitty is wanting a lot of attention as I'm trying to do this, and I'm trying to also practice non-interference, which doesn't mean that I'm a doormat or I get walked all over, but also like witnessing and allowing the cat to show me from her kitten consciousness what there is to see there. And a lot of the times, like I have automatic resistance to things like, ow, like her biting my foot, you know? And instead of getting angrier when things like that come up, I just sit with it and I'm like, what can I learn here? And taking those time to witness all creatures, great and small. And I don't know, I've never had a cat, so this is completely like new to me, and she's beautiful. And interestingly enough, I've never had cats, but I feel really close to this kitty, even though she's kind of really spazzy and excitable. And she's reminding me of the essence of play, also the essence of fearlessness. And if you recall in readings I've done a couple weeks ago, we kept getting Bast, which was the goddess of independence, and she's also the Egyptian cat goddess. And what I found ironic, because I don't have cats and I'm not expecting to get a cat with all my traveling, that I was introduced to this kitten just to watch for the weekend to learn. And it's been really a joyful experience, but also just really unexpected. So this has just been one of my lessons that I wanted to share with you because I know that it can come in an infinite number of ways, our lessons and our teachings. And so ask yourself, how are you appreciating your teachers in all the various forms that they come in? With that, I'd love to get into the reading in this week. Since I'm traveling, I don't have all my decks with me. I just have my favorite Goddess Oracle deck and my Osha Zen deck, but this one's calling for me, so I know that this is the one that is going to reveal a clearer message. I love all of you, and I'm so happy to be here, and I'm really grateful because I've also been receiving some really positive feedback from you guys. And when I put these out, I just do them out of intuition and service to spirit, and I've tried to really detach my ego from like validation or stuff like that, because the messages come clearer when I detach myself from the outcome and just trust in the now. And this little kitty, she's crazy, she's funny. But I really appreciate hearing that, because it just is kind of like those little nudges from my angels through you guys, the earth angels, that, keep doing it because it's helping somebody. And I love that these messages resonate with you. And I encourage you to tune into your own inner source and perhaps get your own deck or find a way to really commune with spirit to get your messages, if these messages are resonating with you, because you are also able to channel these. Okay. Angels, what do you have to share with us today? Goddess energy. Okay, I'm feeling that I am pulling for our challenge, our opportunity. What else? Our strength and our meditation. So what is our challenge or opportunity this week? It's you. Okay. And where is a message on our strength right here? And what should we give more mindfulness, meditation, attention to? Okay. So, our first one being our opportunity and or our challenge this week is a golden opportunity. Oh, imagine that. Can't even make it up. If this is your challenge this week, then this is trying to discern what is an opportunity you should take or where you're blocking yourself from moving forward. Yamanya tells us that important doors are opening for us right now and to walk through them. So this is, if you've been waiting for your sign, this is your sign. If you've been given an opportunity, sometimes we don't feel like we have the confidence to follow through with the opportunity presented to us, but this is a sign from the angels that yes, you are equipped with this, and to take the opportunity and trust that you will learn the skills that you need if you don't already feel confident in possessing them. So really look in your life where there are opportunities, whether it's in your career or maybe your relationships. Always trust your intuition, but this is the sign if you've been asking for it. And if you haven't and you've been kind of like in this like space or this void where you're not seeing a lot of things happening for you, know that this is a sign that this is to come this week. And keep your eyes open, and I always like to anticipate a miracle. So don't quit 2 seconds before the miracle, because the golden opportunity is on the horizon. This is our strength. Let me pull this card. Blossoming, Arakira. It says, you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. I am very grateful for this message, as I imagine some of you are too. Sometimes we feel like we should be somewhere like more advanced, more accomplished than where we are right now in the now. And in truth, in the essence of spirit, we already are grand whole beings. We only just dive deeper and expand more, but we're not behind or ahead of anybody, because like the flower that blossoms, no one's racing. None of the flowers are racing to blossom. And just like you are unfolding with divine grace and in divine timing. So don't give up. Sometimes we try to force that bud to bloom within ourselves. And what I have found, especially lately, is that non-resistance and that surrender is a key to that unfolding. And our meditation card. Green Tara, start delegating. Ask others, including Tara, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Are you one of those people, Earth Angel, which I imagine if you're watching this, you might be, where you're very comfortable giving, but really having a hard time receiving, or you try to do everything yourself? Ask yourselves where ego is really taking play in your pride, where you feel that you can't ask for help because you're afraid it makes you look weak, or you might owe somebody something. This is where you can also ask Green Tara. You can ask your spirit guide. You can ask your angels as well for help. But this card is an indication of something to meditate on, areas in your life where you can delegate to receive more help. If you have something, a project, know that you might be humble to receive this, but maybe it's not something you can do all on your own. There are some times where independence, like the last few weeks, like independence has been your strength, but maybe this is a project where you need to help delegate. If you're in a position of leadership, remember what a leader is versus a boss. A boss will be like, do this, do that. But a leader is like, this is something presented, and this is the way that I'm going, and this is what I'm doing. Can you help me along my way? So try to dissolve that pride this week. Meditate on where you can delegate to make your life more simple. We love to simplify life, and sometimes we are taught things as we grow up that life has to be hard, it has to be a struggle, and you have to do it all by yourself. And these illusions and these things that we learn, and they come out of fear and competition, and that is not the true essence of our being. Our true essence of our being is cooperation and love and wholeness. And so with that, remembering that, where can you ask for help? And it doesn't always have to be the seen world. It can be the unseen world. The angels love to help too. Wow, that was such a beautiful reading. I'm so grateful. Thank you, angels, spirit that we are, goddess helpers. Thank you for this clear message, and thank you for giving me the words and teaching me how to use them to share with all my brothers and sisters. Please protect us through this week and remind us of your presence throughout the week. In perfect love and perfect trust. Thank you. Well, that pretty much sums it up for the reading, but I send you along the way to keep expanding and unfolding the essence of you, your true being. And I'm always here for personal intuitive guidance. If you want to contact me via my email or my Facebook or through this YouTube, just comment below. I love to help you, and I know the planetary energy has been crazy, but it should let up a little bit at least these next couple of weeks, since Venus just went direct on the 6th. So that whole introspection on our relationships is going to kind of let up, and dating should become a little bit more fun or easy for us if that's what we decide to do, or our partnerships that we're already in. And Mercury doesn't go direct for, or doesn't go retrograde, excuse me, all these planets spinning me around. Mercury doesn't go retrograde for a couple of weeks, so we still got a little bit of time before that. There's still some planetary energy brewing, but those are like the big ones coming up. But I love you all very much, and I'm always here to help, and thank you for being here, and thank you for giving me your feedback and just your presence here. I love you. Have a great week.